Good morning. On behalf of the family, I would like to welcome all of you and thank you for coming. The chaplain here at Peter Becker, the Reverend Faith Williams, knew my parents from her many years here, and while she was unable to attend here today, I would like to share what she has prepared. It was a joy to know Anthony and Sarah during their years here that I've been here at Peter Becker. I remember Anthony as a gentle person. I saw him often walking through the hallways with Sarah on his arm. He cared for her so much, and he was a pleasant person to talk with. Anthony and Sarah were so committed to their Catholic faith. When they were in the COVID wing back in April of 2020, they leaned on each other and they leaned on their faith. Although Anthony never made it out of the wing, he held on to his faith to the very last. I was honored to be there during those days and witness his fine spirit and his devotion to Sarah and to God. I was fortunate to have more time to get to know Sarah. I always enjoyed chatting with her and seeing her laugh. She told me lots of stories about her family, especially those of her own generation and the generation before her. Now, whether or not those stories were accurate, doesn't really matter. They were very good stories either way, and the enjoyment was in her telling them and me hearing them. It was a shared experience. I also loved to see what she was wearing each day. Her jewelry and her sparkly shoes were wonderful. I can't even imagine her being anything less than a well-groomed and nicely dressed. She was a lovely woman. We miss her presence with us here at Peter Becker, and yet I am forever grateful that the path of my life crossed her path and of Anthony's and Sarah's, and because of that, I am the richer for it.
Good morning. My name is Angela Hoffman, and I am Sarah's oldest granddaughter. I was extremely blessed to have had my mom for 45 years. 45 years of memories is difficult to sum up in a couple sentences. If you were to look up grandmother, you would see her. She was always loving and kind. Unless she was yelling at Pop-Pop, I don't remember ever hearing her raise her voice. She was the first person to hug and kiss you when you walked in the door and greeted you with excitement like you hadn't seen her for years. As a child, her house was the heart of Sunday dinners.